Lee,
Rob.
it's Monday.
No, it's not. It's Tuesday.
Is it not? Oh yeah, we both took yesterday off, didn't we? I'm so confused for a second there. It's Tuesday. We've just done sprint planning. We took yesterday off. I think we were both feeling a bit ill, weren't we?
Yeah.
After the weekend.
Yeah.
Someone ate a really hot chili. Twice. Absolute idiot. Carolina Reaper. Yeah, don't do that again. But no, we're just done sprint planning. A bit of a straightforward week, I think, this week.
Yeah.
Basically for me, I'll be working on current pixels on Switch, trying to get as much progress as possible on that. And what are you doing?
Yeah, so YouTube video a day, and then other than that, should be hexceed all week, just get as many levels as I can. I want to get it done sooner rather than later, because the Advent book's coming up as well, for current pixels, so
yeah,
hexceed all week, get as close to finish as I can.
Yeah, fair dues. We've also got the Insect Pack, current pixels DLC coming out this week as well, so there's a few things to do for that, but I think you've done most of the work for that.
Yeah, just achievements live, push me doing tomorrow, and that'll be it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick build either today or tomorrow, just to get it sorted, but yeah, straightforward. Okay, so I spent most of the day working on hexceed. There's been a couple of issues with the saving and loading for hexceed and Switch, but I might have fixed that, so we've got the build submitted for lot check today, so hopefully we'll get that turned around next week. But than that, yeah, I've been working on current pixels, so I've managed to get some save and loading working. You can see this pig image has got some data stored in it. It still thinks it's Christmas for some reason. And the pinching and zooming isn't great, is it? But it is saving that data and it's loading it up when you get onto this screen. So a bit of progress. It's all working again now. I think I left it last week in a bit of a state, but yeah. I'm just gonna crack on and try and integrate some controls for it now to get these buttons working.
Rob!
Lee!
Music Wednesday!
Yeah!
We've just done our stand-up. What are you doing today?
Yeah, so for me, I watched the devlog this morning. But other than that, I'm going to be working on the controls for current pixels and Switch today. So most of the save file stuff is in, well, the start of it is anyway. The main thing that isn't is the settings, and you can't get to settings at the moment, so I need that control so you can get to the settings, so controls. What are you doing anyway?
Yeah, going to be uploading the YouTube video. There's no changes to be made, which is good. Get the thumbnails, everything ready for that. Then I'm going to be doing the achievements for the Insects DLC. That's coming out on Friday. Once that's done, that'll be everything ready for the DLC release. And then I'm going to be making announcement posts for the new hexceed DLC, because the store page got made live over the weekend, or got approved over the weekend, so that's live now. I'm going to be announcing that, and then just leveled for the rest of the day.
Yeah, good stuff. I need to make a current pixels build and put that live as well, don't I?
Yeah.
I'll do that as well. Yeah. Okay, so I've been working on the Switch controller stuff. So I've been looking at all of the input classes and stuff like that they provide us to basically just let us use the controllers on the Switch. It works a little bit differently. But yeah, I managed to pull a lot of this code straight from hexceed, but I am doing a couple of things different. So all of the code that handles the switching and stuff like that seems fine, like the controller configuration switching. That all passed lot check. What I'm doing is I'm adding a extra layer in between, because there were a couple of things that people have sort of mentioned about the controls, and a couple of things I weren't happy about the way that the controls were sort of implemented. So I've basically been writing this whole layer of input of my own code, just to sort of make it a bit easier for me. For example, like when you press plus here, when you're in this menu, it should bring up the settings menu. But if you disconnect this left controller, reconnect it again, then you want minus to work instead. So it's just stuff like that that I've been sort of adding an extra layer in between to handle all of that. Because yeah, in hexceed it was all a bit all over the place, but yeah, we're getting there. We made a couple of improvements as well. So if I load a level with lots of colours, you can switch with L and R, which colour you got selected, but you can press and hold, which is something we didn't have in hexceed as well. So yeah, good progress.
Hello, it's Thursday. It's a quick update for today. It's already quite late in the day, it's 3 o'clock. So Rob's taking the day off, he's not feeling too good. I believe he is doing some work from home, but for the most part we're not going to be seeing him today. Just a bit of an update where we're at. So obviously we've got the hexceed DLC coming up. It needs to be done pretty soon. So all day I'm just going to be making levels, as many as I can to get the world done. We keep saying that there's quite a busy month ahead. So what exactly that means is, in the month of November, at least this month, we have 3 different releases scheduled. So bring up the calendar here. Bear in mind some of the stuff on here, such as Blue Mountain, that's been pushed back. So we can ignore that. But for everything else, there's 1 extra release this month than normal. So obviously the Insects DLC, that's coming out tomorrow. And the hexceed DLC is due at the end of the month. That's normal. We have 1 hexceed release and 1 Colour Pixels release every month. So again, that's normal. But this month, with it being December, next month, we're doing the Advent Pack, which obviously needs to be released before the 1st of December, because the way the Advent Pack works, for those who haven't played it before, 1 picture unlocks every single day. So the game needs to be ready for the 1st of December. So that adds the added pressure having an additional DLC this month. So you see here, it's already the 11th as of recording this. And we made a little bit of progress on the DLC, but we want to get it out of the way as quick as possible, just to give time for the Advent Pack. Obviously you saw in the last video, I've got the Insects book done quite quickly. But with the Advent Pack, we will need extra time. There's 4 additional pictures. There's 24 pictures as opposed to 20, just so we have the full Advent experience up until Christmas Eve. And also it takes additional testing, because we need to test that Advent feature by changing the date of the PC and making sure that the book stays locked picture by picture as it should. So we want to have that bit extra leeway. Judging by where we're at and the date we're on today, I'm hoping to get the DLC, at least the levels, done by next Wednesday. It'll be a bit of a tight order, but I'm going to try my best to do that, just so we have that extra time for the Advent Pack. So if you look at the DLC here, we've got about 30 soul levels done here now. I think it's about 32 maybe. So about a third of the way there. Well, just under a third, 110 levels total. So I'm thinking if I get at least 20 levels done a day, we should be on track, because that's 80 levels left. So if I get 20 done per day, 4 days worth of work should see us finished. I'm going to stay here until I do at least 20 levels, and then yeah, we should be able to get this done in good order.
Lee, it's Friday.
Friday.
Yeah. Woo. Just on stand up. What are you doing?
Yes, we need a day of levels. Want to get about 20 odd levels done today, and then that should tie it up quite easily for next week, finishing up. Watch the YouTube video as you made live today, and the competition winners for the Insects book. They've been selected and the key's been given out. But that should be hexceed levels first of the day.
I need to set an alarm on my phone, because the Insects book's coming out tonight, and I forgot. So I'll be setting an alarm on my phone, pressing the button. But other than that, I'm going to be working more on Switch stuff. So I did some like UI stuff yesterday. So I just need to finish that up and actually make it look nice. And then I'm going to work on the save files stuff to try and get all of the settings saving. Okay, so this main menu is looking a lot better now. It's mainly what I was doing yesterday. A lot of the work on this like bottom UI bit here. It works just the same way as it does in Hexceed. So if you open up a menu like credits, it will change based on what the actual options are. So yeah, that's good. I've also got the left and right buttons working as well. So you can press and hold it cycles between the books, and I got the buttons to actually press in as well, just like I was tapping them like this. Did a few performance improvements as well, like switching between books is much faster now, which is good.
Okay, a bit of an end of day progress. I've gotten a total of 14 levels done so far today, which is pretty good progress for what we want to do. As I said earlier, I want to be hitting around the 20 mark. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the last 6 levels home to finish at home, mainly because I want a bit of a break from making levels there. So I want to finish around the milestone, maybe a bit further on, and that'll leave a good 40 to 50 levels to do for the next 2 days worth of work. So hopefully it should be doable. But yeah, going to take it home, finish up the next chunk, and then call it a day. Rob!
Lee, it's the weekend.
Weekend! Woo.
Yeah, bit of a short week this week, isn't it?
Yeah, took Monday off, so only 4 days of work. But we've still got a lot done. You got a lot done on the Switch there, which you got set up conveniently.
Yeah, made tons of progress on that. So you can actually play the game, and it's actually starting to look like a Switch game, which is good. So I started off getting save files working. It's mainly there, the groundwork's there, and it just needs the settings plugging in, which I'm going to try and finish off today. But yeah, started on controls as well, so I've got some basic Switch controls in there working, and also some UI work as well, so you can see like the main menus looks a bit nicer. But yeah, that's basically been it really for that, the hard work on that. What have you been up to?
Yeah, it's been a lot of Hexceed work. Obviously that needs to be done before next week, sooner rather than later. So getting a lot of those levels done. The store page was also done this week, at least it was made live, and the announcements for the DLC were made live this week. And that's pretty much been it, because I've been just hands-on with making hexceed levels. Been a little bit of work with Intex Book. Obviously, you've got to push a button later tonight because it comes out today.
Of course, yeah. I have got my alarm set now.
But everything else was done in advance. All that was left to do this week was make the achievements live. And actually, just remember that we need to update the store page. Wouldn't let us do it on Wednesday. We'll give that a quick try again.
Oh yeah.
So
It wasn't
hopefully
letting us, was it?
No, Steamworks wasn't working. So hopefully it'll let us edit that. But yeah, Intex Book's ready to go. And that's pretty much been it.
Yeah. Straightforward.
Yeah.
Simples. Yeah, thanks to all the Patreons as usual. They're always top. Thanks everyone in Discord's been discussing all the different hexceed mechanics that we could do in the future. If you decide to keep going with it. There's been a lot of chat about that today.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for watching the video.